everyone. Thank you so much. Welcome again to this YouTube channel. We're still gisting about mathematics. And today I am particularly going to talk about mathematics teachers. I'm going to read to you a letter that a student was bold enough to write to his math teacher. Now, but in the previous video, I told you how important mathematics is, and I gave you a math poem. Now, if you've not watched that video, I advise that you watch it before you continue watching this one, or maybe after this one. Now, we said in the previous video that mathematics is of utmost importance. And we said that there is nothing scientific that can function without mathematics. We did say that any student going to school or anybody that really wants to make progress in science and engineering and in technology at all, who does not have a sound background in mathematics, we find it very difficult to thrive. Now, as important as mathematics is, we have discovered that several people have been turned away from mathematics because of the hands that handled them as teachers or as lecturers or instructors in whatever capacity. But several people from their elementary school, their experience with math teachers was never a good one, and several of us can trace our shortcoming to the person or people that handled us. And even those of us who are doing well in mathematics, we can trace our excellence and our ability to understand this language of the sciences to the people who handled us, especially from the very beginning. Now, in my hand is a letter that a student was bold enough to write to his teacher. Now, this letter represents the desperation and the heart cry of several students. Oh, it represents the frustration that several teachers have put students through in the name of teaching mathematics. Now, I am going to read the letter to you, and I hope that you will share this video with your friends, share it with people particularly who teach mathematics, so that they will know what a responsibility they have, so that they will not continue to frustrate more people and make them run away from mathematics. Now, the letter goes like this. A letter to my math teacher. Sir, how I wish you knew how much I desire to understand mathematics. How I wish you knew how much I hate myself for being poor in arithmetics. I wish you were able to smile just a little bit. Then the light that shines to illumine maths would always be lit. Oh, how I wish you were able at least to be stepwise. Then you might not even need to bother again to revise. Sir, how I wish you were able for once to be patient. Then the least of us would rise to be like Pythagoras of times ancient. Oh, how I wish through your mouth would proceed a well done over little attempts that we out of zeal to learn have done. Sir, how I wish you were able to make maths fun. Then none would ever need again from maths to run. How I wish you knew that in your hand is the key to lock out forever or letting anyone, including me. And lastly, I wish you knew that whatever you do to me will either make me towards or away from maths forever to flee. And the student ended this letter by saying, with tears from Isaac, your student. This is what a desperation. What a frustration. And the student says that I wish you were able to make maths fun. fellow teachers, mathematics can be made fun. It can be made to be fun. It can be made to be as funny and as interesting as literature, as stories. It can. Several students out there are crying, and because it is boring. Oh, teachers have bored students times without number and scared them and made this thing look like some ritual that has some rules which if you do not obey, you will either die, and perhaps one of those rules is that you don't teach, you don't joke, you don't play with students when you teach mathematics. Oh, that is going to scare them away, and that is going to make them never to be interested in the subject. I hope that every teacher will make it a responsibility to be an effective math teacher who is carrying their children along.